as an artist that's out there looking for more opportunities, an EPK or an electronic press kit is one of those things that probably doesn't come first to mind when you think about things that you need to have. Now, if you stick with me in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is, exactly why you need it, and what should be included in it as well. Now, at the very end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can get one made for yourself and some of the easiest ways to actually have one as soon as today if you want it. So, the first thing that we're going to talk about is what is an EPK and why you need to have it. Now, imagine yourself looking for a job, right? You're an artist, but I want you to, put on your employee hat. Maybe you're looking for a job in accounting or whatever it is. What's the first step you need to take? The first step is you need to hand in your resume. You need to give some form of CV to the person that you want to employ you or you want to offer your services to. That's how you need to be thinking about an EPK. You need to be thinking about an EPK as an artist resume because it's a collection of promotional materials that you can use to portray yourself in the best light to booking agents or venues or media outlets or even collaborators or potential collaborators. So here is what you need to include in the kit. Before we even get into the specifics of that, there is a mindset you need to have whenever you're sending this kit out. There are two things that you need to have answered. One, who am I? Does this person understand who I am by going through this EPK? By who you are, I mean your artist name. Do they know the kind of music you put out? And ideally, do they know the kind of crowd you want your music to be promoted to, or the kind of crowd that you would like to perform in front of? These are things that should be kind of portrayed in your EPK when you're sending it out. The second thing that you need to think about when you're sending your EPK out, the receiver needs to understand exactly how to reach you. So this is contact information. It can be your email, it can be a phone number, it can be your website, whatever way you would prefer to be reached. That's what you're going to need to add to your EPK. So now let's get into these details. So the first thing is your bio. Who are you? What's your artist story? That's what you're going to be adding to your bio. Someone needs to understand you as an individual almost, or as an artist when they read your bio. The second thing is your media assets. So media assets means like high quality images or cover art for your music or promotional photos. These are the kind of assets that someone needs to have access to, because remember, the people that are going to be accessing your EPK, one of them is going to be journalists, right? Or media outlets, people that want to write stories about you. These are things that you add to your EPK. The third thing is audio and video samples. So if you've released music on Spotify, Apple Music, even SoundCloud or YouTube, these are things that you need to add here as well. You need to link them in your EPK because those are things that someone will refer to when they are maybe considering you for a gig. So if it's videos, you need to link your YouTube channel or the particular video on your YouTube channel. If you have teasers on your social media platforms, figure out a way to link those particular samples in your EPK. The fourth thing is press coverage. If you're just starting out, you might not have any articles written on you. You might not have any interviews done. You might not have anyone who has reviewed your music. But if you do have these things add credibility. So you need to add this kind of press coverage in your EPK as well. The fifth thing is contact information. So as I mentioned earlier, how does someone reach you? How exactly does someone reach you? So it could be an email. If you're comfortable, you could add your phone number. I'm an advocate for adding your phone number if you're doing business. I feel like it's one of the easiest ways for someone to just get in touch directly with you. Again, it will depend on the size of your brand, because if you're a really big artist, then probably it would serve you to have someone else's number, maybe your PA or your personal assistant or something like that, that they will have to go through someone else to reach you. It kind of holds some form of value when you have that type of thing, but you need to be able to let them know this is how you can reach me. So it could be also your website, whatever way they can get in touch with you, that's what you add. The sixth thing is social media and website links. I think that's pretty straightforward, but the main thing here is you might be tempted to just put all your social media platforms because you have an account on all these platforms, but then you're barely active on half of them. Maybe you're most active on one or two. Those are the platforms that you add, because you don't want to give a link to someone, they go and check it out, and you're not there. You don't post anything. You last posted a year ago. Those are not things that you want, because first impressions matter. Now, the 7th point is relative, again, depending on the size of artist you are. It's event dates. So if you have performances coming up, or if you have tour dates that you already have locked in, this is important information because it adds credibility. It shows that you're doing stuff within the business or within the industry. It can also give you negotiating power because you have stuff that you're doing. You're a busy guy or girl. I don't know who's watching this. So that 7th one is a point if you have these kind of things, just like the press coverage, the number 4. Just depending on where you are at, add these things. It just beefs up your EPK. Now, knowing what to add to your electronic press kit and actually adding these things and designing it in a way that is unique or beautiful or coherent, these are two different stories, and there are different ways that you can actually have an EPK made for you. So you can either decide to DIY it, which will take a lot of time to do, and it also requires a particular skill set to do it. The second is you can have someone else do it for you. You could hire a professional graphic designer. You could go to Fiverr, Upwork, and get any of these people that do this for a particular rate. And on Fiverr, if you want to spend on getting an EPK made for you, you should be budgeting to spend between $15 and $150. But just like most things, you get what you pay for, right? So you can't pay $15 and hope maybe you get something amazing. I don't know. You could try. You let me know how that goes. I want to present a third option for you. If you've watched this video and you're feeling, okay, I just want to get started, I'm ready, I have an EPK for you link down below that you'll be able to edit in Canva. It's free. You can just access it. There is no signing up or anything like that. You can just start to use it. However, just like everyone else who's watching this video, they are going to have that EPK as well. So the uniqueness is out the window. It looks good. You can just see it on the screen right now, but that uniqueness is lost. Now, if you are someone that is really interested and you want to take this thing serious, I want to set you up for the next at least 4 years. You will not need to have an EPK designed for you. It could even be for the next 10, depending on how you use them.